Hey, welcome back, meal prep queens. Let me ask you something. Are you tired of staring at your fridge like it owes you money? Today, we're going to fix that. I'm going to show you how to easily meal prep, save time, money, energy, and stress. Whether if you're chasing your fitness goals on a busy schedule or just trying to dodge the drive-through, this your moment. So first, we're going in with what takes the longest to cook. Now, for today's meal prep, we're going to have sweet potatoes. We're going to use sweet potatoes this week as our carb source, okay? So I have 3 sweet potatoes or yams, tomato, whichever you want to call them. Write it down in the comments and get them diced up. Now, ensure while you're dicing, your oven is already on 400 degrees, which is going to save you time, energy in the kitchen, and you can get this done in less than an hour. So you're going to have these in on 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes or to your liking, okay? Low prep time, very, very affordable, and it's definitely going to do the job done. And I know that for a fact because I have lost so much fat. I have lost 50 pounds in my weight loss journey, and your girl is 1 year postpartum if you're new to my channel. So make sure you get your sweet potatoes diced up. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be just dice, and you don't have to be perfect in this journey or this meal prep. All I want you to focus on this year and going forward is your consistency and stick to your plan. Now, the greens of choice of today for this meal are green beans. I love some green beans, okay? So we're just going to put it on this sheet pan, and we're going to let the green beans and the sweet potatoes cook together. So both, baby, I'm not trying to have birth again. Both have to be on the sheet pan laid out evenly, okay? And this was a great portion for this sheet pan. You don't have to go out and buy anything extra. Just get them laid flat so they can all cook the same. Next, we have our green beans. We lay our green beans out flat, and you're only gonna need 2 seasonings for this. You're gonna need 1, some grass-fed butter. I do like the pure Irish grass-fed butter. I melted it down and I'm gonna layer it on top of my food. Remember, the butter has calories as well, so you wanna just be mindful of what you're actually adding to your food because every calorie, every ounce of salt grain counts, okay? So I'm gonna just put the butter on evenly onto my sweet potatoes. You do not need a pinch of salt on your sweet potatoes. You do not need cinnamon. This is all I added to the sweet potatoes, and it came out so delicious, you guys. And then on my green beans, I'm just going to use some chili crisp. Now, if you do not have like a chili sauce, you can just use red pepper flakes, and you can use a little bit of garlic. Again, you don't need to add any additional salt. Do what you want, okay? I'm just a person who lost 50 pounds and fat, and body fat all over my body. So listen to me if you want. Do what you want, okay? Next, our fish. We're having some catfish today. We're going to do some blackened catfish, and we're going to make our own sauce. So again, I am using some grass-fed butter, which is measured out. I'm going to use a tablespoon of the chili crisp. Now, I got this chili crunch from Publix, and girl, you see we at the bottom, right? It is so good. Next, we're going to use some no salt Tony's seasoning. We're going to use a tablespoon of each ingredient. We're going to use some Goya, just a tablespoon, okay? So we're trying to make things measurable. We're going to use a tablespoon of parsley, and y'all know I love parsley for freshness. We're going to use some lemon pepper, and you see we're measuring everything out so we can be able to determine, what we had, just in our daily diet. Paprika, we're adding a tablespoon of paprika. We're also doing a tablespoon of cayenne pepper for your metabolism, girl. Cayenne pepper will rev up your metabolism like none other. So we're gonna mix our sauce that we made, but because it's giving Papa Do's blackened catfish. If you know, you know. I do like to have my catfish cooked very well. So the catfish took about 25 minutes. It finished a little bit after the sweet potatoes and the green beans. Okay. After I cooked it to my desired texture, I broiled it, okay, to brown the top. Okay. So I just laid everything out on my saucepan. As y'all can see, I have not used any olive oil. Okay. I did take olive oil out of my diet, and I just went to grass-fed butter. Okay. So I do think it helped me. I helped with my stomach, with my belly fat, and just adding, unwanted oils. And yes, I'm getting all the seasoning because I need it all. Chef's kiss. Look how beautiful that is. Just wait to the end. Just wait to the end. Now we're measuring everything out. Okay. So to know if you are getting to a calorie deficit in order for you to lose weight or lose fat, whatever your aim is, if you don't know what you're putting in your mouth and digesting, how can you know how many calories you ate per day? Now you can know if you're eating the same things repeatedly. Look at that catfish. Girl. If you are eating the same thing repeatedly, you can know what you're having. That is an easier way. But if you are in the kitchen and you're trying to be creative and you're trying different things, you want to make sure that you know how much you're actually eating. Okay. So for this particular meal, I'm going to make sure, because I was stuck at the same weight for the last month. I've been the same weight. So I'm like, wait a minute, pause. What am I eating? What am I eating? What am I ingesting? I'm not counting my calories as accurately as I thought. So therefore, I'm back to the scale, and I'm bound to the scale to know how many ounces of sweet potatoes am I having? How many, grams of protein am I having per meal? And this scale is going to save you in your journey. Our next meal is going to be a high protein pasta. Now, pasta is pasta at the end of the day. It's pasta at the end of the day. Okay. But you have to make it measurable. And I know you guys love my pasta. My husband does as well. I just made a few little tweaks to it, and I'm going to show you. Okay. So I have 2 chicken breasts. Both of these chicken breasts are about 26 grams of protein. I'm getting them diced up because I guess the dicer has been off, because I haven't been able to find diced chicken in my nearest store. in time management. Okay, so I was like, I'll just buy 2 chicken breasts and I'll get them diced up. So I'm dicing them up. Remember, they don't have to be perfect because you're going to measure them at the end anyway. I'm also going to show you what seasoning that I'm using. I fairly use the same seasoning as earlier, which saves me time and energy with going to the cabinet, pulling everything out as well. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of lemon, and somebody write this down in the comments for me because you guys always do. I appreciate that. 2 tablespoons of lemon. I'm also going to use the girl, grab something. Hold up, y'all. Grab something. Listen. I'm going to use some cayenne, a tablespoon. Now, this will not make it spicy. It will just give it a little bit of flavor. After the cayenne, I'm thinking about what I'm going to grab next. I don't need lemon pepper. She should not grab that lemon pepper. I'm going to use some Goya all-purpose seasoning. And I'm going to use a tablespoon. As you can see, it's a similar, recipe that I had before. I just, omitted a few things. I'm going to use some chicken seasoning, and a tablespoon. Okay. I'm not going to exceed a tablespoon because I think if it needs more flavor at the end, all I have to do is put some hot sauce on it. And hot sauce has 0 calories, okay? So be mindful of how much sodium that you actually use. The more sodium you have, the more water you need. And if you're on a high protein diet, you're already having a lot of sodium, okay? So get this mixed throughout. Once this mixed throughout, you can get to making your other parts. So now I'm going to make the protein pasta. And I'm going to use 4 cups of water into my boil pan and put it on high. Okay. So this is the pasta that I'm using. I seen it. It was buy one, get one free. So I was like, let me try it. It's actually not bad, but it does give protein pasta. It does not give regular fettuccine. It does have a different texture if you were wanting to know. And in your pan where you're putting your pasta, you do not need any salt or any oil. Okay. That pasta is not going to stick to each other. That is a myth. Who made that up? Okay. I used to do it, but who made that up? You do not need any salt or any oil in your pan. Next, we're going to go to our pan for our chicken. I just added a little bit of the grass-fed butter. This grass-fed butter don't owe me nothing. I added a tablespoon of Goya, a tablespoon of cayenne. I added a tablespoon of Parmesan. And I add a tablespoon of pollo and a tablespoon of the chili crisp, followed by a tablespoon of garlic. Okay. That was fast, wasn't it? Y'all want me to put it on the screen next time? Comment if you want me to put it on the screen. So I'm just going to, cook that up a little bit, and then I'm going to add my chicken. As you guys can see, usually on my pasta, I would do heavy whipping cream, but heavy whipping cream does not be good to my gut. As much as I love it, it's not good to my gut. All right. So we're going to get our chicken cooked thoroughly. This chicken does not take long because it's already cubed, diced, and it's small. All right, so now our chicken is complete. We're gonna take it out and put it into a bowl. And look how beautiful and delicious that chicken looks. And I get all my seasoning. I scrape the bottom. Next, we have our protein pasta drained, and we just added it to our grill pan. Now, if you like a more wet kind of pasta, you can do some bone broth in here, or you can do some chicken broth. Okay. Don't add any more butter. Okay. Well, do what you want. I'm not adding any more butter. Do what you want. Do what you want. I just lost 50 pounds in fat, but do what you want. Okay. I'm becoming to be more mindful of what I'm having, and I'm adding spinach today. I did take spinach out of my diet because I felt like something was keeping me bloated. I didn't know what it was. So I did add spinach to this recipe, but I'm going to be able to tell you and myself if the spinach was the effect or if it was the added oils. Okay. I have been on no added sugar, no added oils. I stopped drinking some protein shakes because they had so many oils in it. Just, to have awareness of what my body's having in and taking, not just for my physique, but for my overall health. So next we are measuring, okay? Even though I did mix the pasta with my chicken just for the flavor, I'm still going to measure out, okay? So this is about 220 calories in the pasta. And then I also did measure the chicken by grams. Okay, so measurable. Make sure you know what you're eating. And I was clearly, for the last month plus, I felt like I was eating a lot of protein, but my weight was the same. Like I can see gains, but I also want the scale to go down, and I also want to lean. Okay, so to get what you never had, you got to do what you never done. Okay, so make sure you're measuring this out. The scale was only like $13. Okay, I think that's a good price for a scale. They have them at Walmart, Target, all the stores that you go into and you buy things that you don't need. They have them there. Okay, and they also have them in the grocery store. So get a scale. It's a great investment for your fat loss or weight loss journey that can basically keep you on track. And I can say having a scale makes me more aware. It keeps me on track. It keeps me on my toes, and I enjoy using it. So this is how much the measurement came out to. So ask yourself and comment, have you been overeating? Have you been overeating? Do you overeat healthy things? Too much protein, too much pasta, too much ranch, too much oil. All those things matter. So next we're going in with our snack. I do eat eggs for breakfast. Plain Greek yogurt, no sweeteners. Plain Greek yogurt. My belly cannot take the sugar. I have been on no added sugar. Okay. So we're going to measure the protein out by the gram. Okay. This was 170 grams. Measured out was 18 grams of protein. Okay, so I'm measuring it out. I'm not just eyeballing it, because obviously my eyes ain't working. Obviously my eyes ain't working because I have been at the same weight. I feel stronger, but my weight hasn't changed. You know, I feel like I'm getting leaner, but my weight has not changed at all, which could be, you know, muscle turning into fat, whatever it is. But I was like, look, I'm not satisfied with that. I'm like, let me go back to the drawing board. Let me calculate everything. And let me see where I'm at. Next, we have our almonds. Okay. Almonds is a healthy fat. I'm also going to measure the almonds out. I'm not just going to put them on there, make it all cute. 28 almonds is, I think 10 or 9 grams of protein. Don't quote me. But it's also a healthy fat. Just have to look at the label. Read your labels, okay? Read your labels. Like, be mindful, and also read and educate yourself on healthy fats, on how much you actually need for your own macros to hit your macros daily, which you're not a robot. You're not going to hit your macros every single day, but it's good to at least hit them a few days a week to keep you on track and to keep you, you know, aligned with your journey. Next, I chose strawberries because they're low in calories. They do have natural fructose, but they're high in fiber. And I only used 2 strawberries. I did not use the whole bush. Okay. Calories do add up, no matter if it's healthy, if it's a fruit, if it was grown from the motherland. It does not matter. It does add up. So me showing you today how I'm measuring out this stuff, I hope that it's helpful in showing you. So this not only could be used for a snack, it can be used for a dessert as well if you have a sweet tooth, if you're addicted to sugar. So apply it where it's needed. Apply where it's needed. Usually for my breakfast, like I said, I eat an egg-based meal, which is protein. And I'll have something like this. For instance, if I feel like I want to have something sweet, I don't really have a big sweet tooth, but it's not really about, you know, a dessert, sweet tooth, or a snack. It's about hitting that protein, okay? Because we can overthink how much protein we have. What can we have for protein? You don't want a whole lot of meat. You just have to, you know, plan it. So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment where you're watching from. Let me know you watched the whole video, and if this meal prep helped you. If you have any suggestions that you want me to do on my channel as far as meal prepping and fitness and fat loss, let me know in the description box. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. I appreciate you watching.